My sister, Mr. Right is that man that you walked and passed today without greeting. The man who looks dirty, the man who you see like has nothing to contribute to your life. That's Mr. Right. So the most important things that you could do, get that man, clean him up, and then he becomes Mr. Right. Because the expectation that you are looking for Mr. Right, you are looking for that Mr. Right is the person that is already clean, is the person that is already having a car, is a person that is already having established life. That you are making a mock to yourself. Because wherever you go, it will be hard for you to get Mr. Right. But the most easiest thing for you to do is to make that person to become Mr. Right. Is by you learning and accepting how that person is. By you, even if he's dirty, wash him. If he smells, spray him a perfume to smell good. You get it? So that is Mr. Right. You can make your own Mr. Right. Stop chasing and finding out in us, are we Mr. Right or Mr. Wrong or whatever. You will end up testing all of us. At the end of the day, you will not get Mr. Right. Why? It's because sometimes we don't meet the expectations that you are looking for into a man. It's very important to get your person, the person that you have, make that person to become Mr. Right. It's very easy. If you have money as a woman, give that man. Turn him out. Go to the shop, buy him something so that that man can suit the man that you've been dreaming. The problem that we are facing is that we start to plan, this is the man that I want, what, and you'll never get that. Because as we are planning that, there is a lot of other women that are planning to steal us. At the end of the day, you are into a competition, and then you start to say, no, that was not Mr. Right. So there is a problem. And the only person to fix it is you as a lady, because you know what you want into a man. You know what you want, and you can turn that man into what you want. You get it? If you want a man that understands you, you can also invest the money to send that guy to seminars so that that man can able to be educated on communication, on the relationship rights. You can turn that man only when you accept that, yes, this is the man that I want and I want to contribute to this man's life. You can do it. The same applies as a man. You can also turn that Miss Wrong to become Miss Right. There's no problem. You can even turn a prostitute to become a best woman. Why? It's because you are able not to impose your value to that person, but you accept that person and then you move. Guys, keep sharing.